How are you guys doing today? And in today's video, we're going to be talking a little bit about do's and don'ts for holiday shopping for kids' tablets. I figured, holidays are coming around, Christmas time is coming around, so I'd like to advise some of the people that are going to be buying tablets for kids, whether it is parents, relatives, for your own kid, whatever the case may be, so you're not just totally lost at what you should do. And if you're going to be going into these Walmarts, Targets, you're going to be going on Amazon, and you're going to see a whole bunch of just things thrown in front of your face, and you're not going to know which tablet to get or which one you should avoid or which one or if you should even buy a tablet for a kid. Because I do know that some people, some parents, do not want their. What's going on, Mario Ortega? So I do know that some people, or a majority of people, actually do not want their kids to have technology. So first and foremost, my first do or don't, whichever way you want to see it as, is maybe parents don't want their kids to have technology. Maybe their parents don't want their kids to be stuck on a screen, in front of a screen, all day and all night. Or maybe it might distract them if they're, if they're in first grade, second grade, third grade, whatever the case may be. Maybe the parent. So you must, check with the parents first. If you're gonna just go on and buy a kid a tablet or a phone or whatever the case may be, especially if it has internet access, maybe something safer. If the kid is, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, get them something like this. Get them something a little thing that just makes noises or whatever, or get them, something like this that it looks like a tablet or a thing, but it's really not. Obviously, the kid as they get older, they're not going to want this anymore. This is obviously this doesn't do anything. It's just to fidget around with or whatever. But stuff like that. Then stuff like this obviously is for for motor functions and stuff like that. So that's a little bit different. But then when you get into the territory of like an Amazon tablet, or you get into the Amazon tablets, which has internet access, which they can go on websites and stuff like that. It's for older kids. Obviously, they have the LeapFrog series, and VTech has their line of tablets as well. I've bought in Little John different types. This is the LeapPad 2. This is really, really old. This actually comes with batteries. A lot of these tablets don't come with batteries anymore, but these didn't really even get on the internet. So these were kind of safe, as you can see. Look at this ancient technology. Go ahead and leave a like, guys, if you do enjoy the content. I forgot to say that. Go ahead and comment down below what you would like to hear in a future video, or anything that you think that I might not have brushed on. Subscribe to become part of the Magic Tech Review family, and let's keep going on. Um, so yeah, stuff like this. You got camera up here. You got memory, internet. So a lot of kids can get into trouble nowadays with these things. They can take inappropriate pictures and send them off to whoever or whatever, or strangers on the internet can get access to them. So you do want to be careful. But just getting a tablet or a phone that has internet protection or whatever like that, it says kids can't get onto it or whatever, doesn't mean that you shouldn't still be monitoring what your kids do on tablets or phones. Well, what I'm going to do for you guys is probably tomorrow or in a future video, I'm going to be doing like a series of how to do checks on your kids, or on, yeah, basically for your kids to see what they're doing on their phones and stuff like that, to make sure, because a lot of parents don't know what their kids are doing on these tablets and computers and laptops. So we just get our kids technologies, and we just assume that everybody's on the up and up or whatever, and it's not. You have to be really careful nowadays. So anyways, here's another type of little technology. You can just get them maybe a little game or something, maybe a little handheld game. So if you don't want to get a kid something that goes on the internet, something that could be dangerous, something that the parents might be, oh, no, 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 we don't want that for our kids, maybe just a little handheld game, something that you can just throw some batteries in, and handheld game. So that's a thought right there. So my thing is that they have these LeapFrog epics and all this other stuff, and it's like it says, oh, it's for kids, and they draw you in because it says they can learn. It's a learning experience and all this other stuff. But you can get an Amazon tablet, because I see a lot of parents, they spend 150 dollars on these tablets that they're marketed towards kids or whatever, and they say they have learning games and stuff like that. There's plenty of those games on Amazon App Store, so you don't have to actually spend $150. There's for right now for $40, you can literally go on Amazon right now, go and for a 7-inch Amazon tablet. Okay, there's not I'm not sponsored by Amazon or anything like that, but I've done this in the past. It's such a good deal that it's stupid not to. So for $40 or $50, you can get a 7-inch tablet for your kid, and then you just sign up for Amazon or whatever. You put an uh, Amazon email. You make an Amazon account or whatever, and they can buy free games up there. And for $40, I mean, you just recharge it, and they got something to play with literally all year round. So I mean, that's a great idea as well. If you don't want to spend all that money, you can just if they say, oh, I want a tablet, $40. There you go. So you can buy shit. You can buy all your kids. What, you got 3 kids? $120. There you go. There, for Christmas. I mean, who wouldn't want a tablet? Obviously, they probably want an iPad or something like this. But obviously, as they get older, they're gonna want different stuff. But when they're younger, I think that's a great solution. Don't forget to pick up a case for it. Because that's what the majority of these kids tablets have. They have like a case around it or whatever, and the case is no more than 10-20 bucks on the internet. So instead of paying $150 and having to spend money on leap LeapPad or LeapFrog uh, content, you're spending literally $12-$20 on each and every single app. The it's not like the Play Store. It's not like the Amazon store where you're just getting it for free, pretty much. So that's my take on that. Um, I think an iPad or something like that, an iPad Mini or any stuff like iPads and stuff like that, if it's for school purposes and they're going to be using it for school, I think yes, that's okay for an older child that can prove that they are that they're responsible with their stuff. I wouldn't just go buying your kid and or I wouldn't go buying somebody's kid an Apple iPad and then it getting destroyed or whatever and stuff like that, and then you're out hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So yeah, so I think that you're gonna have to case by case basis, and also a really big thing as well as when you buy these tablets, when you buy anything that gets hooked up to the internet, and you have to put an email in, or you have to put a password in, or you have to download some games. I would do that first. I would take it out of the package before you wrap it up. I would take it out of the package. Obviously, don't tear into it, but I would take it out of the package and I would actually set it up first for your child before they even get their hands on it, because then you can put parental codes on there. You can put if you don't want, there's sections in Amazon tablets where you can actually put in if you don't want your kid to have access to certain things. So you can put up there, and then you can put a parental code, and that's it. So, if they want access to it, let's say they want access to the internet, they can ask you for the code, and you can give them access to the internet for, let's say 30 minutes, and say, or whatever, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and then that's it. Once that, you can revoke the access after, and then you don't have to worry. If they want to go on YouTube, or they want to go on a video site, or they want to go on Facebook or TikTok or stuff like that, you can actually restrict their access to that thing. So so you can have a little bit of a peace of mind, but you still want to monitor them, obviously, because there's ways around many things, and there's many tutorials online to be able to get around these things. But that's basically what I have to say in a nutshell about kids tablets. If you should buy the kids the tablets, which ones you should buy, the different types, LeapPad, the ones that get on the internet, the ones that don't get on the internet, The ones that just have games that are just like, just to play. These are pretty safe to buy for kids or for other people's kids, but stuff like phones and things that get on the internet and you can, you know, get on websites and all that stuff that have cameras, you might want to ask the parents before you buy it. So this has been John from Magic Tech Review. Hopefully this was helpful, and go ahead and leave that like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Bye bye now.